welcome back to my channel. So I had not uploaded in a week because it was Christmas. I have a video that I was supposed to do that week, but I totally spaced it, so apologies. I will try and do better. So today's video is going to be a wear test of two foundations from TIRTIR. So we have the TIRTIR Mask Fit AI Filter Cushion, and the shade is 22N Shell Beige, and then I have the Mask Fit Red Foundation in the same shade, 22N Shell Beige. So we are going to try this out because I've been dying to try it out, and I had broken out here, so there's going to be some texture there, but that's okay. I'm willing to do it. I am willing to do it. Now, I should have a primer here in my drawer of extras here. Yes, I do. I have this guy, Sheets by Shan, which I really didn't enjoy. That's why it's in this drawer here, because I did not enjoy it. It's supposed to be like a pore erasing type deal. I felt like it was nothing, but that's just me. Okay. Need to do my brows real quick with my NYX glue. What I do is I just kind of, and I don't have tails. I need to really shave the extra hair that's starting to grow, but I don't like having tails because I want to arch my brows a little more. Just my preference. All right. Face is prepped and primed. We're going to start with this guy. So this is the shade 22N. It's been going crazy on my TikTok. I have tried TIRTIR before. I've tried their red one and their pink one, which I don't think I have the pink one on hand here. I know I have it somewhere extra lying around, but I do have the pink one, which was supposed to be mattifying. I felt like it wasn't really mattifying to me. I'm very oily. And then I felt like the original coverage is okay. But see, I have a lot of dark spots from breakouts, so this is going to be supposedly blur setting coverage. I can't wait to see that. So it's supposed to be claiming, let's see, matte setting cushion features uniquely processed micro powders that provide full coverage for pores. It enhances the blurring effect with smooth powdery finish, long lasting wear. This prevents smudging of makeup in the mask. Oh, I guess with a mask on? Nope, I don't know. 72 hours makeup persistence, pore filling by coverage. Okay, dermatologist tested. All right, so it is orange. I can see they kind of upped the packaging with this kind of like textured TIRTIR written there. I know they've been doing very well. Comes with a poof. This one's white instead of the typical black that they always, these are hard to clean though. These are very hard to clean. You have to kind of, I usually clean mine with like the Purity wash from Philosophy because that doesn't strip it. All right, so we still have the seal here. And then what you do is you just kind of open it like this and peel. If I could get it to peel. You know, they have been like pretty much like the, what do you call it? It's like the Laura Geller of QVC. Or Bare Minerals, you know, they always do that. They hype it so much and hype it so much, and it better be good. But I have tried TIRTIR. I did enjoy it. Did I feel like it got me the coverage I wanted? No, not really. All right, so that's my shade. It looks the best because if I go a shade lighter, it does not work. So you're supposed to press and have it deposit. I'm going to do this side with the cushion and the other side. And then everybody does this. Everybody. Oh, look at the coverage. No. That is not going to do it. And I feel like they load it up so much to get the coverage that they want, because this is truly just that one. I mean, coverage is there, but I still see dark spots peeking through. The only thing that has, and this is the video I did film, which I forgot to upload, that had the coverage it claimed was the NYX, the newer foundation. Now, I will say coverage is better, but it's still showing dark spots, so I'm going to have to go back. It is not a one swipe and done. It is, see, and it's still peeking through. I have very dark spots, you know. I want this to, if this is to cover dark spots on my skin, I want it to cover. Now this would help women of my age with melasma. Like, will it cover it? Coverage is better, I will say. Better. So that's the side. You could still see a couple peeking through. All right, let's do the other side. All right, so this is the Mask Red Fit Luminous Glide and Hide. 72 hours. So these both are claiming to be 72 hours. That's a long time. Who wears it for 3 days? Curious. This claims skin adhering cover foundation offers long-lasting, breathable coverage with skincare ingredients for a flawless, weightless finish. Prevents makeup smudging in masks. 72 hours long-lasting. That's weird how it says applicable only for 13 and Fair Ivory. What does that mean? Okay, so same shade, except this is a foundation pump. All right, and I'm going to use an IT Cosmetics tried and true foundation brush for this. Now, if it can cover, and I have quite a bit of dark spots on this side as well, feels nice. Does it cover is the question. Not quite. You can still see some peeking through. The coverage is lacking in Tear, I'm gonna say. But they always demo it on people that don't have a lot of dark spots like I do. And now my dark spots are caused by acne. I scar very easily. All right. I mean, it's decent, but it's not like, oh my god, look at the coverage. Oh, so amazing. We are not impressed with the coverage. Still kind of there, but it doesn't feel bad. It does seem a little bit darker than that, but we're gonna keep going. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this, what is this, Superstay Active Wear from Maybelline. This one's old. Like, I think they're discontinuing it. So they're coming out with new Maybelline products, which I'm gonna hunt for. It's like the Luminous. So I'm just putting some under here. Want you to see what I'm doing. Now this is just going to cover my under eye area and brighten. I do like this concealer. Is it the best? No. It's kind of sheer, but it does the job. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on another layer. I feel like it's not covered the way I want it. Just going to go over those areas that need a little more coverage. That's better there. And this, I feel like has a little bit less coverage than that one. It could be because I have more acne marks on this side of my face. I'm just stippling it on. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. I'm actually going to film a palette review, and we're gonna powder and do all the things and see how well it does. All right, so we're going to actually really test this out with the TierTier setting spray. This is the Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. Long lasting, blurring effect, moist finish. Interesting. All right, so what does this claim to do? This is going to help kind of test out both of them in longevity with a setting spray, because I always use a setting spray. And the Makeup Fixer sets makeup without clumping. For a soft finish, it helps set makeup smoothly. So it's a shake. I like the bottle. Love the bottle. Fine mist. Feels pretty good. It does feel nice. It does feel really nice. Like, I like the mist. I'm just hoping, because like it's hard to say, because my skin is much better right now. If I have like more texture, it could really test it out. But we're gonna come back, okay? So we're gonna see how it wears throughout the day. All right, I looked exactly the same as my last video. The makeup is done. Did have to build in some areas. You could still see some peeking through on both sides, but the powder seemed to lay it down really nicely. I want to see if this is 72-hour wear. 72-hour wear for me means no breakage of the foundation, no I feel like I have like some dark spot. I really don't see the pore thing of that AI one, because I have quite a bit of texture here and it still looks like texture. So does it eliminate pores? I don't know. But I mean, I do like foundations that do have a nice compact, like travel wise, I can take this in my purse. This one I wouldn't take in my purse, but yeah, this one is on this side. This is on this side. And we're going to see how both of them work. I will say this one feels heavier than this one. So definitely this one feels a little heavier. And I did kind of go more on this one than I did this one, but this one does feel lighter. And it does have skincare infused in it. So I'm curious to see how the skincare is going to help me. Doesn't say what type of skincare is in here. Doesn't say on the box. I mean, I shook it. I did that. I did the thing. But we'll see. We'll see how this works out for me. Currently, let's see, I think it is about 11 o'clock in the morning. And now I'm going to head out, get some groceries and whatnot, and go out and about. So we'll see how it wears. It's cold today. It was warm before. For Christmas it was definitely warmer than usual, but it is colder today, so I want to see how it fares with any dry patches, because I could have some dryness here because of the breakouts. And I see, now look at it, I see that it didn't quite cover there either. Well, that's infuriating. Like, it just, I don't know what's going on. Didn't quite cover. And then here I notice a spot peeking through, but you know what, I'm just going to see how it does and let you know at the end of the day how it went, and I'll be back. Hello and welcome back. So I have been wearing this foundation for what now, 6 hours, and I'm seeing some breakage. I am seeing some shine. So you can see on my nose, breaking up quite a bit. Here, we got texture, shine. So overall, I mean, do I think this foundation is absolutely like AI or whatever? AI? No. I would say the AI side is not. I mean, there's massive breaking up right there because look at that. We got dry right there. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's that all day of a wear. It claims 72 hours. Most definitely does not stay for 72 hours. I feel like double wear stays a lot longer, and I could feel it on my skin. It kind of sits on my skin. Now for the other side, same deal. Some dryness here, texture. So not as bad of breakage, but still there's some breaking up there. So all in all, I would say this isn't all day wear either. Although I will say this feels lighter on the skin than this one. This one I can already feel like the oil sitting on my skin. This one I can see the oil, but I can't feel it, if that makes sense. Did the makeup fixer do anything? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's spray. Again, it feels good on the skin. I don't feel like it feels the best, but if my skin is dehydrated, I feel like that will help with the, yeah, it did kind of help with that dry patch. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull just a powder, standard powder here. It's just Huda Beauty's Easy Bake. And I'm gonna get like a little bit of a denser brush and see if I can, I did not powder all day. I want to see how it layers, especially on the chin. I feel like this side is not as, like, I still see my pores. Texture, pores. Same with this side, texture, pores. I would definitely say that these two do not reduce pores at all. This one, I feel like the the mask red one, it's supposed to be luminous. I felt like both were luminous. Both same finish, both look the same. It says brightening and anti-wrinkle. Is there skincare infused in this guy? I don't know. It says pore filling by coverage. It didn't pore fill it. I really don't think it did. I can still see my pores. I'm trying to give you the best angle here. I can't really, but I would say this is not all day wear. There's people that it works for, and there's skin that it works for. Like some people have said, oh wow, this works really well. For me, I feel like it's not absolutely life changing. Will I continue to use it? Absolutely, I'm going to continue to use it. I feel like if I blot throughout the day, it might be good. I wanted to see how far I could get with it, and it doesn't look horrible, but it's still shiny and textury after 6 hours. So I work I work an 8-hour job. So I would, it'd be safe to say, sorry, I have to take off this liquid lipstick, it's dry. It's safe to say that this will not last after work. You know, I go in at like 6:45 in the morning and I get out at like about 3. And if I needed to run errands or stuff is pretty good. Or like go out to eat or, you know, go somewhere, go to the store, it's just not going to have the same look that I did when I applied it. Which I assumed that that's what was going to be the case, you know? That I would have a little bit more. That's so hydrating. My lips are dry. The hydrating was Estee Lauder lip gloss. I don't think they make these anymore unless they brought them back. Who knows? But yeah, like I don't feel like I'd have to like touch up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to touch up and see how it layers. So I'm going to do the AI side. AI Cushion Foundation. I think that's just a weird name. It's not AI at all. And let's see if I can just touch up the nose. Because in reality, I'd probably be taking this with me in my purse in case I did need to touch up. Because I do have a little one from Tier, just the red little one, to have in my purse so that I can touch up on the go. Like if I needed to redo some of my chin, because my chin is the most textured area I have on my skin, on my face. So that would be something that I would probably touch up. So let's see. I mean, it's starting to lift some of that foundation that was set down. Granted, I did put powder on top. Totally understand that. I would say this doesn't layer the best like the red one does. It just keeps lifting in that little spot. All right, if I do this, just wipe off, and then just, and this is actually precisely how I touch up my face if I'm needing to go somewhere after work, and then just get my red one and lay it down. Okay, so that kind of works. I'd have to put a little bit more layers to even it out, but that worked very well actually. Okay, so it can be touched up. It can be touched up, which is good. Alrighty, so that's pretty much all I have to say about these guys. I mean, I would say that this is definitely not AI. It's more or less just a standard foundation that's in a cushion form that looks good going on. Also seems to be very comfortable. Feels a little heavier than the other one, but does need a lot of building up. That's for sure. This is not a one and done. So when I see people do it, they demonstrate it. It's like, oh, whoa, whoa, like QVC. They get it, and then I'm gonna pretend this is their face. And they're like, oh, coverage. Look at that. Look at that coverage. No, you have to actually blend it. And when you blend it, shears out the coverage a little. So it's not gonna be like you see on those TikTok advertisements that are like one and done, one swipe, you're covered. No. I mean, and I've seen a lot of people, a lot of like YouTubers, um, beauty influencers and whatnot, say that it's like magic and it's wonderful. Well, yeah, if you have good clear skin, it's wonderful because you don't have to do much effort. You're just like, do, done. For myself and others that do have more dark spots, acne prone skin, a lot more discoloration, we have to kind of build that to make it work. And so I'm like, the coverage isn't there for us. I would say this is like about a medium to full coverage. You can build it up, but I still see some dark spots poking through. So it's not full coverage like this guy. This is full coverage. Not like the Estee Lauder Double Wear Max. That's like one and done. It can cover tattoos. That's the type of coverage that I typically like, but this one is not super coverage. Now for this one is a lot more sheer coverage. I felt like this one built up better than the AI one, so this one actually did a better job at building up. Did I feel like it was lighter feeling? Yeah, by like a million. It is definitely lighter feeling. And yeah, the coverage is a lot more than the AI cushion. I feel like the AI cushion, you have to keep building, building, building. This one has a little bit better coverage and is buildable. Um, and we're going to even try it out. See, we're going to go ahead and do this. I need a new brush. And I'm just going to take a little brush here. And I'm going to go over here. And see if it does not lift. It does not lift. This actually builds on to already powdered skin better than the cushion. Way better. So this one is a little bit more buildable and friendly at it with the buildable coverage. So yeah, I kind of like this one a little bit more. I will be continuing to use both of these guys. This one I'm going to pinch, and this definitely I will be using every day if it has skincare. Now, as far as the setting spray, I cannot say. I do love the spray though. Spray is nice. Really light. Feels nice. I like the packaging. The packaging's got me there. It does give you kind of like this dewy, fresh finish, not necessarily a matte finish, so just be mindful of that. It's not necessarily, I would say it's not necessarily like, what is the popular one? Like the Patrick Star one, or the, what's the other one? Urban Decay is no longer up there with good setting sprays, since they don't have you know, their setting sprays by Scandinavia anymore. And I want to say the L'Oreal one that smells like hairspray. I don't like it because it smells like hairspray. Um, but that one is supposed to be really good. I personally really like the e.l.f. ones, the all day wear one, and the uh the, what is it called? You know, the one, the one setting spray that looks like oil separating. I have I've been using it for so long. Um, but that one, the gripping one, that one is really good too. Especially when I'm dry, it really leaves a nice finish to my skin. So I'm curious to see how this will hold up through my work day. Now, I did go for today, I did go grocery shopping. I did go, um, I did cook my meals for the week. Um, so I was around a hot stove, and I did get grease, not grease, but like, because I was cooking salmon, it popped and it got on my face, but it didn't like do any, but I was, kind of sweating a little bit. So, I mean, it was cold today, so there was like the elements of the cold and the wind, which didn't really dry out my skin that much, so I will give it that. So, I mean, I would say overall this is a decent, these are decent foundations if you're in the market for something decent. They are pretty affordable as far as like not maybe if you find a deal on it, I would say it'd be like drugstore price. Because my favorite foundation is the Maybelline um, Stay. What is it? The vitamin C one, the serum. Um, the Stay Healthy. I cannot think of things anymore. Anyways, but I do love the serum foundation from Maybelline that's got vitamin C in it. It's the Stay Wear or Stay All Day one, and I really like that one. It stays on my face, it doesn't feel heavy, and it also helps with my dark spots. It has good coverage and it's very light. That's what I try and compare foundations to. Now, my favorite full coverage one has to be the Double Wear from Estee Lauder, even the Double Wear Max, but I don't wear the Double Wear Max because it's just a bit too heavy for me now. Or even this one. This one I feel like doesn't get heavy. The Anastasia one, it does not get heavy at all. I wear shade 2N. It feels pretty decent to me. It doesn't get heavy. It doesn't get all clumpy and gross. So if you want the fullest coverage, this one's not bad. If you want something medium coverage that feels comfortable all day, because honestly, usually by the end of the day, I want to tear my face off. This doesn't feel uncomfortable. This one feels a little bit heavier, so therefore it might be a tad uncomfortable for me. This one feels a lot lighter and more comfortable. All right, so that concludes my what do you call it, review and whatnot for the Tier foundations. So this is the AI one. If you have like oily skin, maybe this will work for you. Dry skin, I feel like it might work for you. So yeah, this is not a matte finish. I did buy the matte finish one and it did not mattify my skin at all. So I feel like this is just your standard cushion. And then this, of course, if you're looking for more skincare in your foundation, this one apparently has skincare. So, and I mean, it's the Mask Fit, which I'm not familiar with the Mask Fit line, but it's supposed to be, I mean, it says it has skincare ingredients in it. So I'll have to kind of look that up and see what kind of skincare ingredients this holds. I mean, their first ingredient is water. So there's that. There's niacinamides in it. There you go. There's dimethicone. So I guess it's just, honestly, it's probably going to have standard skincare ingredients like hyaluronic acid, niacinamides. So if you're looking for more skincare, I would say this one would be it. And it's more comfortable. You do have to build it, of course, with both of these. So just keep that in mind. But do I recommend these foundations? If you want to try it, try it. If you don't, I would say just whatever, don't try it. It is good, standard good, not necessarily like, oh my God, this is the best foundation ever. Just like the Il Makiage. I feel like these are over advertised to where you see it and you're like, I have to have it. It's supposedly really good. Well, that was the same thing with the Il Makiage. I got an email about, or not an email, but I kept getting like notifications like, hey, try blah 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 blah. It was on my Instagram. It was on my Facebook. I was like, this must be good. I heard it's supposed to match really well. It did. I did do a video about Il Makiage. It matched perfectly. My skin, it was a perfect match. And that's great. However, it was so sheer and it was so like I was oily in 2 hours. So it was just not for me. It's more like for my older sister who wears less makeup. She would like it because it matches the skin. It's light, it's medium, light medium coverage, and it also I don't think she's as oily as I am, so she would actually benefit more from that. And now something like this, she probably wouldn't like the coverage, but she probably would like the feel of this. This is like kind of a little bit more coverage for her, but she would probably shear it out. I try and base it off my older sister because she wears less makeup than I do. My younger sister doesn't wear makeup at all, so it's like it goes from no makeup, full face, to light makeup. So that's just how I base it off of. Um, Let me give you another example real quick before I close this video. But someone that likes full coverage, like my best friend loves full coverage. She loves full coverage. She's very light, and she would probably have to get something really light in this one and something more mattifying. She likes it matte and just full face. She's like me, full face. But I do we have different makeup styles, but I do feel like I'm more oily than she is. She's very dry. So I feel like she could probably do this for sure. More coverage though. She'll probably be like me, no, where's the coverage? I want more coverage. I feel like she would like this one because it has more coverage as long as this one. And I feel like this one's not too dry. So okay. So I gave you examples of people that are in my life that wear makeup, and what if I would recommend it to them. Now, if a client came in and wanted full coverage, I would definitely not recommend something like this. I would probably recommend something like this. Now, if you want something full or like lighter coverage, skincare, feels good on the skin, isn't too drying, then yeah, I would recommend this one. And then for on the go, this one. So it just based on someone's preference is what I would recommend. So that's my final thought. So enough rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. Do like and subscribe. I am going to try and do some more eyeshadow looks. I think I want to do a straight month full of it. So I'm going to start that filming hopefully soon. I don't know when I'm going to do it. It's just, I have, I think, 2 more palettes that I need to review. And then I wanted to do a series of my Cosmic Brushes palettes because I have pretty much all of them. I just don't have the very first one. So I wanted to do a videos on like looks involving all those palettes. So it might take a while. I don't know if I'll commit to it fully right now. I'm going to try and do it while I'm on break. It's very hard for me to do it when I'm on break, but I'm going to try my best because I'm trying to get stuff done around the house and whatever. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.